I built a business that did $1.2 million in its first year of operations by selling online fitness coaching programs, and I'm not even an online fitness coach myself. So by the end of this video, I'll teach you how to do it yourself as an online coach, as an online fitness or health coach, how to scale your business, how to grow, and how to not waste a lot of money so you don't have to put in thousands upon thousands of dollars into ads or anything like that, or you don't even have to send cold DMs and basically work 4 hours a day and make the money that you want and live the life that you deserve. And just a quick note, this video is not for someone who's not willing to break their own beliefs and get out of their own way. If that sounds like you, stop watching this video. And if you're a coach or you're trying to become an online coach who doesn't know how to deliver results to their clients, or this is also not for you, figure that part out first and then watch this video afterwards. So you've probably already tried sending cold DMs, doing organic marketing, maybe you even ran lead ads, maybe you did ClickFunnels with all the automations and all of that, and it didn't work. And it's not your fault because you've been taught wrong. A lot of these coaches who teach you to do these things actually made their money back in 2018 when ClickFunnels and webinars and freebies actually worked, but they don't work as well anymore. You have to really nail it down. And if you're only using a template or anything like that, you just look like every single coach and you cannot stand from the crowd. That's why you cannot convert any new clients, and it becomes so much more expensive to acquire more clients. And if you're sending cold DMs, you're looking desperate, because I saw a lady on Facebook weight loss group saying like she's so sick of coaches messaging her on Instagram saying, do you want to become my client? So imagine how many coaches are doing that and how sick people are of all of this, and they don't trust you just because you message them. And of course you can convert someone here and there, but it's not scalable and it's just so time consuming. And you're probably afraid, thinking, okay, this is just another marketing strategy that doesn't work. Well, it does work, and I understand your point because there are so many videos talking about lead ads and all of that stuff, and maybe even watched Go High Level on how to set up automations, and that doesn't work. Like, I know I spent well over $5 million on ads myself. I scaled multiple businesses. I've tried pretty much every strategy you can think about. I never really focused on organic too much because I knew it was too much of a hustle, and you can't really grow your business predictably just because you're so reliant on the algorithm, and when the algorithm changes, you might have low reach and so on and so forth. So I didn't get into that just because I knew I cannot grow as fast as I want. So if it all sounds like you, if you're really like hustling and you don't know how to grow and you feel stuck in your business, working in your business instead of on your business, and you're still not making a lot of money and you're working 12 hours a day, well, after this video, I'll teach you how to get out of that hamster wheel so you can actually make some money and stop working so much and actually grow predictably and consistently. So this video is made out of 3 parts. First of all is ClickFunnels and marketing agencies. Number 2 is organic content and cold DMs and how it's actually more expensive than running ads. And number 3, the actual framework that you need to implement to be able to grow faster. So let's start with the ClickFunnels and marketing agencies. What marketing agencies do now is they run either lead ads that bring a lot of leads that are low quality, and then they have this automation to nurture those leads and then call them up. But the problem with that is with lead ads, you attract a lot of very, very low quality leads. And how do I know this? When we grew this business from 0 to $1.2 million, we actually tested it out. For us to acquire a client using direct response ads cost $80, whereas with lead ads, it would cost us $180. So it was $100 more expensive to acquire clients that way. And that was just because the quality of leads was just so low. And we just had a bunch of leads that never converted. And most of the marketing agencies do this. If they don't do that, they actually implement ClickFunnels, and then they use template. And if you're selling something like a low ticket offer for $49.99, I actually made a video why you shouldn't do that, because how unscalable that is. And I have proof breaking down the numbers, how it actually works. So don't do that. But I actually saw a couple of ads by different online coaches who have the exact same landing page, like exact layout. And what that is imagine people scrolling Facebook or Instagram and they click on the ad and every single coach looks the same. So how would you expect someone to buy from you if you're doing what everyone else is doing? That's why you should never do ClickFunnels that way. Then another option is running direct VSL ads. So when someone lands on your landing page, you show them a long form video, and then you try to sell to them. And then there's a gated VSL that requires email and phone number and a name potentially to give people access to a VSL. VSL is a video sales letter. So it's a long form video about why something is bad and why something else is good and how you can help them solve the problem. You can call them webinars as well if they're a bit longer. Now, or maybe you have a freebie. So the problem again with that, you attract a lot of low quality leads, especially with freebies. And with the VSLs, people are very, very immune to those right now. So again, this worked back in 2018, 2020, but it doesn't work in 2023. And if you do want to make it work, it's going to cost you a lot of money because you'll need to spend a lot of money on ads. You'll need to spend a lot of money on conversion rate optimization. What that is, it's the percentage of people who land on your page that actually become your clients. So we actually hired a person dedicated to conversion rate optimization because it's such an important part. So again, it costs a lot of money to make it work. That's why I would never recommend doing this. Don't do ClickFunnels. Don't do go high level with automations. Don't do lead ads. These are now outdated and very, very expensive to acquire clients this way. So now you see why you shouldn't do ClickFunnels or hire marketing agencies or and so on and so forth, because it's going to be very expensive and you don't want to waste money. But imagine the opposite. You don't not having to spend a lot of money on ads. You don't have to focus on landing pages and automations. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but potential clients actually come to you and they're ready to buy. They see you as the solution to their problem, and you jump on a sales call and people are all ready to give you their credit card and pay for your services just because they trust you so much. And there's a way of doing that. So I'll teach you that in step 3 of this video. And here's one of my clients who actually implemented this whole system, and the person who jumped on a call with him was ready to buy it. They saw, like they trusted him. They just said, okay, how much do I pay? Where do I pay? That's the thing. Once you implement the right systems that don't require a lot of money and don't require a lot of complex funnels, you can have that too. And it's extremely simple and easy, and you don't need to hire any marketing agency or anything like that. Then we have organic, and you probably think that organic is the best way. It's the cheapest way to grow your business, but it's actually the opposite. It's actually more expensive than ads. And here's how. So you spend countless hours scrolling Instagrams, trying to find new trends, trying to find the new trending track. Then you spend hours upon hours creating that content and then editing that content. And it's just taking so much time. So imagine if your hourly rate is $40 or even $50. So you spend 4 hours researching, and then even let's say a week, you spend 4 hours researching, and then you spend 10 hours creating that content. That's 15 hours. So that is what, like $750. So you can spend $750 on ads and you're going to attract a lot more potential clients than doing organic. Because the problem with organic is, even if you hit the algorithm and you have a lot of views and so on, and you have a lot of people visiting your profile, the problem with that is you're attracting a lot of low quality people, meaning they're not likely to become your clients. I had one coach who had 1 million profile visits on his profile, and he didn't make any sales out of that, just because the people who came on the profile, like, they were unqualified. They're just not the right people. So it's not about the number of people you reach. It's about the number of people you reach who are qualified to work with you, who are your ideal clients, who are willing to pay you their hard-earned money. And another problem is, even if you're getting some clients from the algorithm, you're so reliant on the algorithm. And if there's some sort of an update, the algorithmic update, and you're not getting any more views like you used to, your business can become obsolete. And it's very inconsistent and very unpredictable, and you don't have as much control as you should. Because if you're running a business where you don't have control over how many sales you make, you're not really have a business, because you have no control over it. You should aim to have control over everything you do in your business. So again, imagine not having to create that content, you're not having to waste all of that time doing the things that you don't want to do, and you're probably already tired of it, or you're tired of sending cold DMs if you're doing organic and then sending cold DMs hoping people will see it if you're not hitting the algorithm. So that is such a grind, and it's just such a waste of time. Instead, you should start investing into ads, even if it's $10 a day, $15 a day, targeting the right people you actually want to work with, because ads are such an amazing way to attract your ideal clients. You can target people to a T. So if you have the right messaging in your ad, like, yes, one ad, and then you attract the right people, maybe you're not going to get thousands of followers, maybe you're going to get 100 followers. But if 10 or 20% of those, or even 30% of those are going to become your clients, that is much, much better than having thousands of followers. And you don't need a huge following to make money that way. Because I started from 0 followers, like 2 months ago. I don't have a lot of followers, but I have clients, and I have like 450 followers on Instagram. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because it's not about the number of followers. It's about the number of clients that you get from it. So now you see how organic marketing is unpredictable. It's actually more expensive than paid advertising, and paid advertising is actually cheaper because you are able to target the right people. And here's one of my clients who made 2K literally 7 days after launching his first ad. And he's pretty new in the online coaching game. So he's probably doing less work than you, and he's making more money than you, just because he implemented the right system that I'm going to teach you right now. So the framework that I want to share with you is called IG Acquisition Framework. You might have seen this before. I've shared it in a couple of other videos that I made before, but let's jump right into it. So extremely detailed ideal client persona, that is one of the main things that you need to have before you implement this. Value content, you have to break their beliefs, and you have to address the pain points of your ideal client and solutions to those pain points. You need to have your messaging on point and optimized Instagram bio. Once you have all of that, you start running ads to your ideal client persona and ask them to visit your profile. Once they visit your profile, they see value content and your crafted messaging, and they see social proof and how you're different than everyone else. You speak directly to their pain points and their beliefs and how you can help them. And at this point, you're going to repel some people who are not going to be your ideal clients. So those people are not going to follow you most likely. And you're going to turn the right people into followers. Once they turn into a follower, you're going to engage with them in a DM. So you're going to send them a DM. And if they're still kind of hesitant, they don't want to jump on a call with you, you're going to send them to your VSL. So that's a video that's posted on YouTube. And then you have your content, your value content, and your breaking belief content. And from that, all you have to do is either direct them to VSL or direct them to appointment booking. Once you have an appointment, then you need appointment confirmation. This way, you just want to, again, repel the people who are not the right fit, because some people just schedule the call for the sake of scheduling call and they never show up. So make sure to implement this as well. And once you make it to the certain point, you can hire an appointment setter who will do this all for you, so you don't have to spend time on that. Then from there, you're going to jump on a sales call, and some people will not be committed just yet. They're going to go back into the middle of the funnel where you're still going to nurture them and engage with them and follow up with them in the future and turn them into sales call that way. Once you have a sale, so when someone says, okay, I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to become a client, you can offer them a cross-sell, and it's an amazing way to increase your average order value. So one of the coaches on the program actually helps people with Down syndrome, and those people with Down syndrome need to be looked after by their carers or their parents. So what he says is like, hey, look, you're going to be working out with them. What if I create a program for you and you can work out with them, so look after them, but also achieve your fitness goals yourself? And that's another $500. So this way he can actually increase the average order value. And even 1 out of 5 people buy. So that's still $100 average order value increased overall. So that is a great way how to make more money. And that is actually one of the reasons why we managed to scale a business to $1.2 million, is because we had so many cross sells that when people say like, yeah, I don't want this, but we're like, okay, if you don't want this, but we have this. And they're like, okay, I might like this. So think about what you can do with your business. And then you have onboarding. So that's something that is actually very, very important, but I don't really go deep into that because it's your business and how you operate it. I only help online coaches implement all of this so that they have the right systems of acquiring clients. But if you want successful onboarding and you don't want refunds, provide value and sense of accomplishment as soon as possible. Give them access to your community if that's something that you offer, and a good product or service and support. Once you have all of that and you get a lot of content from your community and the results, plug that back into your content so you can show your potential clients what people who work with you receive. And this way they're gonna want to work with you more. And once again, you have outstanding client results, you have testimonials, plug that back into your content. And finally, referrals. Never forget to ask referrals, and do it this way. Do you know anyone just like you who I could help? And they're going to feel great because you're looking for people just like them. That's how they're more likely to find someone just like them. So make sure to ask for referrals that way. And then, of course, upsell programs. So always think about how you can get more out of a single client, because it's always easier to make more money out of existing client than acquiring a new client. So think about this part as well, because it's very, very important. But to recap, you need to have extremely detailed ideal client persona, provide value, break their beliefs, address their pain points and how to solve them, have clear messaging and optimized IG bio. Then you run paid ads to your ideal client. So you attract them to your profile, get them to follow you, you engage with them in DM, VSL content, and then get them to a sales call. So this is a high-level overview of how online coaches are making loads of money. And you might think, oh, this is very simple. Like, it's too simple to be true. Remember this, that simple scales, fancy fails. And with ClickFunnels and all of that I mentioned, it's an absolute failure, that what I'm seeing now in the industry, because people are losing so much money with these systems that once you implement something as simple as this, it works. Like, it genuinely works. So if you don't think that it's for you, well, keep on wasting your time and money on organic content and on spending thousands of dollars on ads that don't really work or don't bring good results, and allow others to make a lot more money. Now that you've learned how IG acquisition framework is genuinely the best way of acquiring new clients, you don't have to send cold DMs. You're able to live your dream life because you don't have to constantly create organic content. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on ads because landing page doesn't work, or one of the ads is fatigued, or you're getting low quality leads. You're actually able to make more money by doing very simple things without investing a lot of money. Then if you need help implementing this, there's a schedule link in the description. Schedule a call with me. We can talk about it to see if I can help you. And if I can help you, we can start implementing this right away, and you can launch your first ad within 48 hours. It all depends on you, how fast you move, because I like to move fast. And I mean, can you imagine living the life of your dreams, having enough money, not having to do all of the things that you're doing now, and being stuck in your business and wishing you could work on your business, but you can't because there's just too much to do and things that you're doing not really bringing any results, and you're able to basically provide for yourself and your family the life that you want. So again, if you want to make that into reality, schedule a call and I can see if I can help. And of course, you have two ways here. So you can do it yourself. You can go ahead and try to implement this yourself, and you might see some success. But it's like me going to a gym, hoping to achieve my dream body. And I've been going to the gym for 10 years, but I'm not a fitness coach. So I'll be doing what I think is right, or I'll watch a couple of YouTube videos how to achieve it, but I'm less likely to achieve it. I can, but it might take me much longer. Or I could hire a fitness coach who will help me get the body I want within the next 3 to 4 months. It's exactly the same here. You can work with me, I'll help you out. And if you think you can do it yourself, do it yourself. But that's it for now. Make sure to schedule a call if you're ready to start making more money. And subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.